RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, great top 10 list of everything and anything video blogs, plus a whole lot more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 3:28 in the afternoon, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's Monday, July 10, 2017, the second video blog subject of the day, which will be Storyland. But first, the temperature's 82 degrees. Humidity is good, but tonight it's going to get sticky and humid. Tomorrow could be some rain showers and heavy downpours. Bummer, but it's summer. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Chris Sale, Boston Red Sox ace pitcher, is going to start for the American League at the All-Star game tomorrow night on Fox. And there was a 10 to 50% sale of everything in Kmart in Billerica, Massachusetts. They're saying that it's just to get the fall supplies in. But there's been a lot of Kmart's and Sears closing down. Billerica, Mass is not on the list right now, but that could change. And I just have a funny feeling that all Kmart and Sears stores will no longer be in existence by Christmas of 2018. It's very, very sad because Kmart and Sears were institutions, but they're just losing money like wildfire. The internet and Walmart and Target are taking over. That's about it on the news from the RVBN Newswire. Back in a flash with my second video blog subject of the day about Storyland in Glen, New Hampshire. But first, hear this. Please do not walk on or near the railroad tracks. Railroad tracks are private property of the railroad company. And if you get caught walking on them, you could get a $500 fine if the train's not coming. But if the train's coming, there is a possibility you're going to be killed. So please do not walk on or near the railroad tracks, because trains are bigger than you and they're not going to stop for you if you're walking on the tracks, because a train going 60 miles per hour has 1 mile to make a complete stop, so it's impossible. I am back. My second video blog subject of the day is about Storyland in Glen, New Hampshire. Storyland is a amusement park that has themes of nursery rhyme characters, having amusement rides, and other fun stuff. It opened in 1954 by founders Bob and Ruth Morrell, and both Bob and Ruth bought large numbers of dolls from Germany based on storybook characters like Humpty Dumpty, Mary Had a Little Lamb, Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella, Mother Goose, Jack and the Beanstalk, etc., etc. And they bought a big piece of land in Glen, New Hampshire, and they had these like nursery rhyme statues and all over the park. And in 1954, they opened it up as an amusement park, but they only had one ride, a fire truck. So having only one ride is not going to get you too far, but they added more and more rides, like Alice's Teacups. They added a merry-go-round, a Ferris wheel, a train, racing cars, and a roller coaster, which is a roller coaster, but it was kind of like had a theme with like coldness. And they also have several attractions, and also interactive nursery rhyme characters. So you could see Cinderella or Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and Mary from Mary Had a Little Lamb, and Mother Goose, and Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk, and Peter Piper, and Heidi from the story Heidi, among others. Plus, there's so many animal attractions, which you could go to a petting zoo, see a lot of sheep, pigs, horses, and etc., etc. The main signature attraction at Storyland is the Voyage to the Moon, which is a dark ride, and it's kind of a thing that it's an interactive space ride, and it opened up in 1983. It was so big that the opening of the ride had former New Hampshire governor at the time, John Sununu, be one of the first guests to take the ride. John Sununu eventually became the chief of staff of George H.W. Bush's administration. And there's other good stuff at Storyland. And Storyland is open from approximately Memorial Day to Columbus Day. It's open every day throughout the summer, weather permitting. And in 2007, the Morel family sold it to a company that eventually became Palace Entertainment. And for many, many, many years, Storyland ran Heritage, New Hampshire, which was right next door to Storyland. And Heritage, New Hampshire was a kind of a history museum about New Hampshire. It had many important figures of New Hampshire residents who were famous, artifacts, and a lot of interactive stuff. They even had a kind of a train ride going a couple of miles into the White Mountains, and it was open approximately the same time as Storyland, from Memorial Day to Columbus Day. But Heritage, New Hampshire did not get too many visitors. Then Storyland in 2006, Storyland closed down Heritage, New Hampshire. The building is still there, but Storyland has that building at Heritage, New Hampshire used to run as storage for the amusement park. I've been to Storyland once in 1989, and it's a very, very fun little park. It's kind of a hidden treasure for amusement park. So if you're up in Glen, New Hampshire, you could take your family to Storyland, and it's a very, very fun time. And that's about it on Storyland. I'll be back later. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about the WWE House Show Card review from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, on March 19th, 1990, with the main event for the Intercontinental Championship, Mr. Perfect facing off against the Ultimate Warrior. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Roseblood, WCCO rocks on his nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning. She's the best, second best cute leggy blonde in Orlando, Florida. Amy Sweezy of Wish 2 rocks, and she's the third best cute leggy blonde in Orlando, Florida. Linda Church of WPIX channel on New York Central Rocking Cougars got the best legs in New York City, bound on. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. When Claire of WHGH channel 7 Boston, so cute, the best cute leggy blonde in Boston. And Alia Woolley of WABI channel 5 in Bangor, Maine rocks, has the best legs in Maine, and she's awesome and a UMass graduate. Bye now, see you later.